a new episode here today, guys. Today's video is going to be regarding that shrimp we caught in this thumbnail, so stay tuned. But before any of that, I'm going to show you guys the fish we have, and I'm going to show you guys Casper and how he's doing. So as you guys can see, Casper is very active nowadays, and he's always just coming right up to the glass. So we can just tap on him and he comes right up to the glass. You know, he's trained. Yeah, he's living his best life in here. So we do have Casper, but on the other hand, we have the Crayfish. He's actually been hunting my fishes down. As you guys can see, you can see little nips of the fins, and I mean, some of them are from the new fish we brought home that same day we caught the Crayfish. These wild guppies actually are, you know, bullying my old fish. This fish is the mother of all the fish I have here, and this is a 2-year-old fish. So all of these fish are just, you know, kind of scared of the new fish because the new fish seem to be very territorial and they stick to their own groups. This is the new fish we brought home that day. This is mine. Yeah, right there. Down there, these are the fish we brought home that day. They stick to a pack. And they have been actually chasing my fish down, and my fish usually stay up at the top. Now they're more on the down, acting like they're bottom dwellers, but guppies are not bottom dwellers unless they're looking for food to eat. And also, you guys would see what they're eating. Those are actually peas, frozen peas, that I had to start putting in to keep my crayfish under control and stop going after my fish. So we're actually going to take this crayfish out, and I'm going to show you guys. So these are like just like shrimp. They tend to go backwards, guys. If you come from the back, they can't escape. I guess they can. Come on up, guys. So don't freak out, guys. Crayfish can actually live out of water, so he's doing perfectly fine. So now we're just gonna transfer him to this small tank I have over here, so you guys can take a closer look. So here we go, guys. We have our crayfish. This is actually just not a normal crayfish. It's actually a Mexican dwarf crayfish, and he's bright red. But because he's stressing right now, he's actually at this color. So now you guys would have seen how he looks. Now we're going to test if he is actually a male or female. So how do we check if it's a male or female? We're actually going to look behind his shell, so underneath his shell, to see if there's little eggs or like little space. And I'll be posting a picture of it right here so that you guys can see the difference between a male and female crayfish. So we actually caught the crayfish. Now as you guys can see, he can actually live without water. Now we're just going to check his back. So this is actually a female crayfish, and I can see where it keeps her eggs. So we can see where it can keep her eggs. So there we go, guys. We have the crayfish, and he's just chilling. It's absolutely a cool creature. So, as we have him in our hand, I was actually thinking about putting this crayfish in the beta tank, but that wouldn't make any sense because I did see a lot of people saying that, you know, you can keep crayfish with betas, but, you know, I really love my beta and I don't want any harm done to my beta due to this crayfish that we caught outside. So, what I've been actually thinking is just keeping him inside the normal community tank, just feeding him to his fullest so that he doesn't bother any fish. And for the past 2-3 days, I don't see any, you know, fish he's been chasing because we have been just putting peas. We cut some carrots up the other day and we put some carrots for this guy, and he's actually been digging it. He loves the peas more than the carrots, and these guys are scavengers, so they eat absolutely anything you give them. So you guys have it. Mexican crayfish. And this is a female. And they can live right out of water, guys. She has been actually cutting up all the leaves in my tank. I have Amazon swords. I've had this Amazon sword for over 2 years, and I've never had any issue. It's a healthy plant. You know, I take care of the plant. But once this guy came up, for the past week, I wake up to leaves just floating in the tank. It was actually, after a while, I found out it's actually the crayfish that has been doing that. They cut up, they destroy plants in a tank. So it is really hard to keep this guy, and from the research I've done, these guys are, you know, kind of tidy to keep. But I would love to keep them with my beta, but I'm just scared something is gonna happen to my beta, Casper. So, if you guys have any other options for me, or if you guys think I should keep it with my beta, go ahead, leave it in the comments below, or, you know, let me know what to do, because he has been hunting my fish. I do see him running around trying to chase fish down. So what I'm gonna do as of now is just keep him in the tank and just feed him to his max, so that, you know, I can keep him surviving in this tank. He will thrive. He has no issues thriving, but it's just the plants and my fish that could be in a little danger. But what's the risk in it, you know, without keeping something exciting like this? I mean, I love crayfish and I would like to keep this guy. So let's see what happens. So this is like a tank update for you guys, so that you guys get to know, you know, what's going on in the tanks. Many of you just ask me for more fishing videos and more tank videos. So I've been trying my best to give you guys the best videos possible, whatever you guys ask for. I got to show you guys Casper today. He's doing perfect. He's living, like, you know, the best life he possibly can. And all my fish are just doing perfectly fine. And this crayfish is doing amazing. I thought he was a shrimp, but he's doing perfectly fine, guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave him back in the tank and just let him live his life as long as he doesn't bother the fish. So he's just gonna go back in the tank, guys. Boom. So these are all the leaves he's cut up, and this is my Amazon sword. It's really a bushel bunch, but you guys can see like leaves just cut out in the middle, like right there. If you guys look in here, you guys can see right there, there's like a little cut. Yeah, he just cuts the leaves and they just start floating. But I have actually just let the leaves stay for my other fish that like to just, you know, hide under the leaves. But there he is, living an awesome life. So this is the tank update, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and if you have not already, go ahead, share the video. And, you know, I am trying to grow this channel as fast as possible, so please help me out. And go ahead, guys, subscribe if you have not already. Peace.